my football coach was a cop. I played for the police athletic league growing up because in the inner cities, that's what it was, and I know a lot of great people who are cops. And again, listen, you and I don't know about you, but I don't know if I could be a cop in any day because that's a hard fucking job. You don't know what somebody's on. You don't know if somebody's high as a kite. You don't know what's going on. Um, I'll tell you this real quick. Um, Cousin of mine, her husband, he's been a part of the family for years. He was a police officer. Him and his twin brother pulled somebody over because they ran a stop sign. All they was gonna do was give him a ticket. Hey man, you ran a stop sign, $30 ticket, go, move on. Guy pulled out a gun and shot him in the face. The police officer. Okay. Now, I mean, he's just pulling him over and shot him in the face, and it was, you know, um, that was his last day on the force. He was like, I couldn't do it after my brother was shot right in front of me. He ended up living. You can't tell if he's ever been shot before, plastic surgery, all that stuff. But like, I'm like, damn, being a cop is a hard ass job. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So, but you know, I think I've had a lot of situations with cops, positives and negatives, man. You run into the asshole sometimes, man. You run into them assholes sometimes. And one, I ran into Balls Hogg in Arkansas one day, man, coming from Albuquerque to here, man. And Balls Hogg pulled us over. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm on I-40, get lit up. I'm like, well, damn, what's going on here, man? And Balls Hogg walks up. He had the brim, big old chew in his mouth, big old dude. I was like, oh boy. He looks in the car. He's like, can you put, why I pulled you over, son? Which is the dumbest question. I'm just like, you want the real answer, or no, no, sir, no, sir. He's like, you were swerving, get out the car. I'm like, well, goddamn, okay, all right, cool.
But do you want to tell people why he actually fucking pulled you over?
I was a black man driving on Tuesday with a white girl in the passenger seat. Let's just keep it real. Now, let's paint the picture though. I like to paint the story, paint the picture. Is the week of Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm on I-40. Okay, I got the DVD player playing, so like you can look into the car. So I'm driving on I-40. I'm in the right hand lane, which is the close lane. He pulls up next to me in the left hand lane, looks inside, drives with me for a while. I didn't even know it was a cop. Slows down, pulls me over. Um, so I have New Mexico tags. Okay, red flag number one. Black man from New Mexico. You know how it is, Sully. Not that many of us out there. Okay, not that many. Okay.
No, no.
I got the white girl in the passenger seat, and then when he asked me for my driver's license, I had him a Pennsylvania driver's license, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. At that, something's wrong with this picture, right? Something wrong with this picture. Black man from Philadelphia with New Mexico tags going to Nashville. Something wrong
With a
with this
white
picture.
girl.
With the white girl, right? First thing he said, he passed me down. He said, well, where you going? I told him where I'm going. He said, oh, okay, cool. You don't mind if I search your car? I said, absolutely not. You can't search my car. He said, oh, you must be high on some drugs or whatever. I said, I don't have anything, sir. Well, let me search your car. You just don't mind. I said, absolutely not. I must have told him 50 times that night, you cannot search my car. He asked me 50 times, do you have any drugs or weapons? And I'm just like, dude, how many times I got to tell you? I don't have anything in the car. So why won't you let me search your car? Because I know my rights. You cannot search my car. What do you need to search my car for if you pulled me over for quote unquote swerving? You know, if I get pulled over for speeding, what do you need to search my car for? If I get pulled over for running a red light, what do you got to search my car for? That was my point to him. So, of course, he puts me in his car, runs my tag. Then he goes to the car, goes to my girlfriend at the time. She hands her his license. I don't know why. And now looking back on it, she should have never handed her license. She's the passenger. What'd you ask her for her license for? She's not driving. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, 1,000 times. Oh man, the thing that got me when I knew what it was, he said, well, how did you get from Philadelphia to New Mexico? I said, I went to school down there. He said, you went to college? I said, well, yeah, my minor was criminal justice too, sir. I think that kind of really fucked him up. Like, oh. And I was very nice. Now, inside, I was steaming. But I said, I just want to get out of the situation I'm in. as I called it, middle of nowhere, Arkansas. I called it something else that, I don't, but anyway, I was just like, middle of nowhere. I just want to go.
Yeah, but what else happened?
What you mean? What else happened? I told you
I
something.
thought didn't he put you back in the car?
Oh yeah, I said that. I said he put me in
Oh,
the
you
car.
did. Oh,
Yeah, oh
okay.
yeah, I said that. No, he put me in the car. Oh, after I refused 13 times that he couldn't search my car, he put me in his car. Absolutely. Oh yeah, he did everything, bro. I'm in the back. I'm in the back seat. I'm just like, oh man, I'm going to jail today. He ran my license. I said there's going to be a warrant for Charles Edwards. It could be a 90-year-old white man. I'm going to jail because that warrant's going to be for me. I'm like, I'm just like, I've never been to Arkansas in my life, but I'm going to jail for something tonight. I mean, I think that's what his purpose, to send me to jail for something. I couldn't tell you what county, wherever I was at. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to jail. And he calls it in. It took 2 hours for them to call back. It probably took 3 minutes or probably something like that. Like, no, there's no warrant for his arrest. But he basically shaking me down, man. I feel like Suge Knight helped me over to by my ankles in Vanilla Ice, man. Just to trying to shake me down, bro. I'm like, what the fuck did I do, dog? And again, I was furious, man. I was just like, I know what this is.
So
When he
you were
pulled me,
sitting in the back of his car for
yeah,
almost 2 hours?
probably about an hour and 15 minutes.
Jeez.
So we probably was out there for a good
What the
two
hell was
hours.
he doing?
He told me because I refused to let him search my car, he was going to call the dogs. He's like, okay, well, I'll call the drug dealer. I was like, well, and I said some smart ass comment. Well, I guess I ain't going nowhere then, because I mean, like, till you tell me I can go, I can't go. And he goes to the car, and my girlfriend, she's chewing his ass out, and I'm sitting like, oh my god, you cannot, don't talk to him like this right now. Don't do this. And she's mad, and she's like, well, I know why you got in the back of the damn car. We ain't doing nothing wrong. And I'm just like, I'm oh man, I'm gonna go to jail because I could see her because the lights on in my car, and I'm like, she's snapping on. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go to jail tonight. She gonna go home scot free. I'm gonna go to jail, you know. But that was an interesting incident. It was it was when I say this, and when I say this, I say this with grace, because that was a week of Thanksgiving, and my family's not in Nashville, so her family is. So we after he let me go, get in the car, and she's like yelling at me, "What the hell he did?" I'm just like, just driving, like, it's over with. Why did he do it? What did he ask? I'm like, listen, can we just be on our way? I don't even want to talk about it no more. So we get to Nashville, and obviously that comes up, like, Charles got pulled over. This what happens now. I'm the first one in the family. Matt. So they were like, why did that happen, Charles? We don't understand. And I'm like, really? Y'all don't understand why that happened? Oh, no. We just, maybe he was, maybe some this and that. I said, no. I know why this happened. She knows why this happened. And I think deep down inside, y'all know why it happened. And it was like, wow. And I think that was the first time for them. They're really, really nice people. I think the first time for them, they were like,